The sudden shutdown of the Panama Canal has triggered a profound global crisis, stranding ships and causing trade to grind to a halt. The gravity of this situation is underscored by the visibly shaken reaction of Elon Musk, whose emotional response highlights the devastating impact this closure has on businesses, supply chains, and economies worldwide. What led to this catastrophic disruption? The consequences are severe, affecting industries and economies in ways no one could have anticipated. The Panama Canal, stretching across Panama to connect the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans, is one of the most remarkable feats of human engineering. Imagine a massive waterway, a shortcut that allows ships to traverse from one side of the globe to the other without circumnavigating the perilous southern tip of South America. Since its completion in 1914, the canal has been a vital piece of infrastructure that revolutionized global trade. It has not only shortened travel times and fuel consumption, but has also transformed the way goods are transported, contributing immensely to the global economy. However, in recent months, the once reliable canal has been beset with problems, and it has now come to a halt. The impact is far-reaching, as approximately 6% of global trade passes through this critical waterway. This means that 1 in every 20 items we purchase or use, whether it's food, electronics, or oil, has likely made its journey through the canal. The global economy relies on this artery, and its disruption sends ripples throughout every corner of the world. The Panama Canal's troubles began when water levels in Gatun Lake, a vital part of the canal's operation, dropped dramatically due to a severe drought. Without sufficient water, the canal couldn't function properly, causing delays as only smaller ships could pass through. Larger vessels were forced to wait, halting the flow of goods and exacerbating the crisis. However, the situation is not only an environmental issue but a political one as well. Disagreements over tolls between the United States and Panama, compounded by growing Chinese influence in the region, have made the situation even more complex. The effects are already evident. Goods from Asia to the United States are taking longer routes, bypassing the canal, and adding time and cost to shipping. As a result, prices are rising. Everything from electronics and food to fuel is affected. The ripple effects are felt not only in prices, but also in stock markets, as investors react to the uncertainty. Industries are scrambling to find alternative routes and solutions, but the damage is palpable. Elon Musk, known for his innovation and global perspective, expressed a deep emotional reaction to the closure. As someone whose businesses depend on swift and efficient global supply chains, Musk is acutely aware of the far-reaching implications. His response was not just about the immediate logistical problems, but about the broader implications for the future. For Musk, this crisis represents an urgent need to rethink how the world moves goods. He advocates for the modernization of trade infrastructure, calling for smarter, more sustainable solutions like self-driving ships, drones, and high-speed rail to replace outdated systems. Musk's emotional address resonated with many, as he emphasized the need for global cooperation to address this crisis and ensure that the world moves forward. He spoke not only of the immediate challenge, but of the long-term necessity for technological innovation in logistics and trade. In his view, the closure of the Panama Canal is not just a setback, but a call to action, a reminder that relying on century-old infrastructure is no longer viable in today's rapidly evolving world. Looking ahead, the closure presents both a crisis and an opportunity. This disruption highlights the fragility of global trade and the importance of investing in alternative infrastructure. As the world grapples with this unprecedented challenge, there is a growing call for technological advancements, like AI and automation, to reshape the shipping industry and make it more resilient to such disruptions. Innovations like autonomous ships and AI-powered ports could alleviate bottlenecks and make trade more efficient, sustainable, and adaptable. Furthermore, the closure has brought attention to the vulnerability of global trade to climate change. Rising temperatures and changing weather patterns are affecting vital infrastructure like the Panama Canal, making it more susceptible to disruptions in the future. To ensure that trade remains uninterrupted, Nations must collaborate to address these environmental challenges and invest in more robust infrastructure. The crisis also underscores the need for global cooperation. The Panama Canal's closure has shown how interconnected the world's economies are and how the actions of one nation can have far-reaching consequences. To prevent future disruptions, countries must work together to modernize infrastructure, manage resources wisely, and combat the effects of climate change. In conclusion, the Panama Canal's closure is a wake-up call for the world. It is a moment of crisis, but also an opportunity to rethink and reshape the way goods are moved across the globe. As Musk pointed out, this is not the end of world trade. It is a chance to innovate and build a more resilient, efficient, and sustainable global logistics system. The road ahead will require cooperation, technological innovation, and a willingness to embrace change for the greater good. The world has the tools to overcome this challenge. It is now a matter of putting those tools to use.